So I'm being told right now that there is a very large push on social media for people attempting to get Asmongold banned from the platform, which, I mean, okay, I mean, that happens every day that ends in Y. I haven't really looked into the proper context of why people are upset about this right now, so I'd figure I'd at least give my due diligence and, you know, figure out what's going on here. So let's figure out the context of what's going on with everybody's favorite streamer, Asmongold.
Prize isn't banned. Oh, I'm a Nazi.
Okay, if Asmongold isn't banned for this Nazi screen, I'm not spending money on Twitch ever again. It's absurd that a platform would allow this kind of rhetoric to go unchecked. Okay, let's pull it up. All right, so apparently he's talking about how Hitler was successful. All right, let's pull up Hasanabi Productions, a known Asmon anti-account, pro-Hassan account. Hasanabi Productions. What did he say?
Finally, we have a Secretary of War that has Crusader tattoos. He says, fuck around and find out. And they're bombing people. And yeah, it's going to happen, guys. Sorry to say. Until they're all gone? Absolutely. I think that a lot of people... Like, what
I think people have forgotten by living soft, comfortable lives that people die in war. And when evil people exist in this world, wars are going to happen because evil people need to be eliminated. They do. And the more that we can eliminate them in other countries, the safer this country is. And I'll be real, I'm all for the wars happening in all the other countries besides here, and I'm sure you are the same if you're from any of those other countries. And I'm sure that if you have an evil person in charge of your country, you most likely want them removed as well. Let's keep going here.
Until they're all gone? Absolutely. I think that a lot of people... I think that the peacetime that we've experienced for such a long time has really kind of made people soft to the reality of just mass killing people.
Yep.
It works amazingly well.
It does.
Trust me. If you look at the history books, you will see that mass killing people works really, really fucking well.
And it obviously sucks when it has to get to that point. But when people are out of fucking control and there's threats of nuclear warfare, well, we probably want to get rid of those people.
Every single time it's worked. So every page, every chapter, every story is based off of that every single time. And again, this is not an alternative that you can have peace to. This is an alternative that you can have a perpetual, ongoing war that costs the lives of thousands of people.
Which obviously we don't want. And the direction that the United States is going in right now, where they're attempting to remove the people who are causing issues in a swift overnight mission, is far better than the alternative of hundreds of thousands of American lives or the other countries' lives having to be wasted or sacrificed over something that can be taken care of in a triple S rank stealth mission.
Or you can, for once, put a stop to it, or at least try to put a stop to it, and improve things. That's it. You can't say you can't say the truth like that, bro. Yeah, you can't say that, guys. That's it. And that's not going to crash out over this one. No, I'm telling you, it didn't work for Hitler. My grandpa wiped out 500 Nazis. Well, yeah, because
Hitler was tremendously successful with what he was trying to do, but he did end up killing himself. But while he was alive, he was tremendously successful in what he was trying to do.
The entire world turned against them, and he totally fucked up. That's the reason why. And Hitler also did take over a lot of Europe. What are you talking about? Hitler was massively powerful, and it took the entire world turning against him to stop that, and then him going to fucking Russia and then killing his army in the fucking Russian winter. What are we talking about? Some dumbass argument, if you kill your enemy's moral spawn, Naruto brains need to be banned. Yeah, I know. But you'll see what happens. You will.
I think the problem is that when someone says that Hitler, his tactics were effective, they're saying, OMG, this guy's supporting Hitler. Obviously, Asmongold is not supporting Hitler here, and I feel like anybody who has that take after watching that clip is just fucking stupid. Let's keep going here.
Of course, for this Nazi creed, I'm not spending money on Twitch ever again. This is another person crying about me. Oh,
there was nothing bannable about that clip. That was the most, That was the most sanitized version of what he could have actually said. There was nothing offensive in that take at all.
No, Asmon said something that was true. Oh,
Yep.
no. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm totally right about what I said, and everybody knows it. Anybody crying about it is just mad the fact that I am right. If you get banned over some bullshit, we're going to have your back. I mean, I have no interest or concern about getting banned for that. I said nothing wrong. Obviously, killing people works in winning a war. Like, this is...
Now, obviously, we don't want to get to that point where we have to do it, but it will happen when it's necessary. And also, if Asmongold gets banned, everybody will just come over to my chat when he's banned anyway. So, honestly, it works better for me.
It's like saying killing...
And honestly, this doesn't even break like top 10 worst things Asmon's ever said. To be honest, what he said just now was him just literally saying the truth. And if he gets banned over that, that's going to say a lot about social media today.
People doesn't work in winning a war.
God, the audio is terrible in this clip.
And then trying to cut it out like I'm saying to kill Iranian people. I mean, I've made...
Obviously, nobody wants that. Genuinely. Nobody wants to just mindlessly slaughter Iranian people. Nobody wants that.
50 fucking videos saying the opposite. So if they ban me, I feel like it'll be in my best interest because it'll just draw more attention to my channel and everybody will be talking about how I'm right. So I don't really care about it.
Honestly, very true. Nothing wrong was said here, but people are just getting upset because Asmon said the uncomfortable truth once again. And let's go over one more take of Asmon about the nukes.
You mentioned earlier you thought Israel should not have nukes. Should you explain why? Because Israel's not America, and in a perfect world, only America would have nukes, so we could have a complete asymmetrical advantage over everybody else in the world, and I would want that because I'm an American. It's that simple.
Yeah. Country bias is huge here. Me personally, I don't believe that, I mean, obviously he's joking here. I don't believe that America should be the only country with nukes. However, I would sleep a lot better if we were, but I believe that, you know, there needs to be a balance of things in this world. There does. Other countries can be allowed to have nukes if we can trust them to have nukes. And if we can't trust that country to have nukes, well, then there's probably going to be a fucking problem. I believe there's a lot, like, obviously, there's no way that he's not joking. He is not joking. Why would that be joking? I'm going to replay the clip and you tell me you can't see that this is an obvious joke.
You explain why? Because Israel's not America, and in a perfect world, only America would have nukes, so we could have a complete asymmetrical advantage over everybody else in the world, and I would want that because I'm an American. It's that simple.
Wait, you don't see the humor in this at all. Like, he's saying, holy fuck, am I Asmongold's joke translator? Okay, obviously he means that he wishes that only America had nukes, as every person who is from a country wishes their country only had the nukes. And in a perfect world, that'd be great, but he understands that that's not the reality. So I really don't understand how people are getting, first of all, offended at this take, or two, not understanding the humor in this take. It's very obvious. So now the jacket's coming off because you motherfuckers want to be difficult for no fucking reason. Yes, saying a joke doesn't mean that you don't mean what you say. However, it's very obvious Asmongold understands that this is not a serious reality of which that could occur. It's like me saying, man, I wish my bitch would never fucking talk, bring me fucking sandwiches and suck my dick daily. But obviously I know that that can't fucking exist because women deserve to have rights and be happy. However, would it be cool to have a fucking cooking, cleaning sex robot? Yes. How do you not understand the irony and obviously the exaggerated nature of this fucking comment? It is not hard to understand, and if you don't understand, you're intentionally being ignorant. Hopefully that makes sense. So what's the joke? Me American, me wish America had all the power. Yahoo! It's a fucking K. Kona statement. Maybe it's explained later in the full clip.
Yeah,
Oh.
That's the reason why. I mean, sure, duh, of course. Like, obviously. Like, well, how do you not think like that?
Bro, obviously this is an exaggerative statement. Like, just listen to the clip, guys.
You mentioned earlier you thought Israel should not have nukes. Should you explain why? Because Israel's not America, and in a perfect world, only America would have nukes, so we could have a complete asymmetrical advantage over everybody else in the world, and I would want that because I'm an American. It's that simple.
I don't understand how anybody who's viewed Asmon does not understand. Oh my God, I feel like I'm his fucking boyfriend at this fucking point. How I have to translate this shit. Obviously, he's not saying that no other country should ever have nukes, but he's so fucking K-Kona that it would be great if America were the only country that had fucking nukes. But obviously, that's an exaggerative reality that he knows could not take place. And also, if he said that, who fucking cares? Nothing offensive was even said. How are people getting angry over that? Every person from every country should only want their country to have all the power. That way they live better lives, obviously. However, anybody with a brain understands how unfair and unbalanced of a reality that is, so it'll never occur. Is anyone here offended? It might just be one person. It might just be one person that I keep seeing type a lot. In my opinion, he was clearly being facetious. All right, next clip.
So
Completely unrelated. Like, comment, subscribe to the video.
people are just soft.
True.
The reality is that when there was no money in streaming, nobody was soft.
True.
Nowadays, everybody is just so soft. It's like,
Yes, because if you say anything controversial, or even better, if you say anything true about the state of affairs in the world, you will lose your sponsors. And people don't care about being viewed anymore. They just care about being viewed and making money. And money makes everything complicated. People will not talk to you. People will not comment on things if they even lose $1. I'm surprised there's more streamers that aren't Jewish, because my God, they love money.
soft noodle. Soft noodle. I don't. Yes, it says you. Yo, I sit in the car with people and make jokes about my fucking old car and
Yep.
my ex-girlfriend
True.
and whatever fucking lawsuit, whatever. And I think,
Same.
because I think it's funny.
Same.
I don't give a shit. What would I
Same.
care? How's that soft? I don't give a shit. Here's
Yep.
people that I don't even know.
Bro, I make jokes about all the bullshit I've dealt with every fucking stream. Every fucking stream. But the problem is everybody else is a fucking pussy.
Okay.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Some people that I have never met before, first time, they say the most egregious shit about me, and I see it's a joke, so it's all good. I don't give a fuck.
Of course.
Like when Cuffin makes jokes, or whatever, right? Even when we did the chat, the classic Gojek phone, right? I mean, dude, was I offended? It was funny. I wasn't triggered. But now, though, reverse the roles, where if I do that type of joke, right, with some new people that we meet, oh no, whoa, what the fuck? Yo. No, I know Clem can take it, and I did it to those guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on record saying I think Kai's reaction to what Fan said at the Streamer Awards, like, I get her delivery wasn't the best, but him getting that fucking cheesed over it, him getting that fucking pressed over it, like, I mean, bro needed to relax. It was not that big of a deal, straight
Other
up.
guys, though, new gen people, you make a joke like that, it's GG. Blacklisted, blackballed.
Yep.
You go to some event, yo, don't invite this guy. This guy's weird. And then, why do you think there's no more fucking squad games these days? Why do you think that nobody does squad games? We get squad games once every fucking 3 months, and you have to fucking schedule it with fucking 4 fucking employees and managers or whatever, because everybody's on edge about one another, and they're all, oh no, this guy's enough viewers. This guy is weird. This guy made a stream and he said something about the war. This guy, I think, supposed to turn, and everybody's is doing this shit. It's cringe.
I'm going to say the uncomfortable reality that people aren't ready to admit, but streaming has become, and has been for a while, shitty daytime television. There's more ads, there's worse content, and nothing funny can be said anymore without you being canceled. There's very few exceptions to that. There's very, very, very few exceptions to that. And yeah, it's a shame. Because this platform used to be very fun, but now if you say the N-word 10 years ago, no one will talk to you. If you make a joke about trans people 3 years ago, nobody will talk to you. If you say that you support ICE, no one will talk to you. To where, like, it doesn't even matter if you're isolated anymore. It honestly provides you a buff, because if you isolate yourself that way, you can speak your mind and be truthful more often. I believe people will flock to you because people are starting to smell the bullshit a mile away, and you don't want viewers who can't. So it honestly works in both people's favor. The fake people get to make money and get out, and their audience gets duped, but at least the real motherfuckers are going to have a very long career, and nothing can really ever cancel them. So who cares?
It's why Soda says streaming sucks. I agree. It's trash.
It's terrible.
Streaming these days is because everybody is such a noodle.
Yep.
They're little noodles.
And if you're not a noodle, they try to label you as a horrible person. Like, guys. People are like, let's talk about Mizkif, for example. Mizkif is so desperate to get his career back. He hired a person to follow me to a court trial and write a fake transcript so that way he could react to it for content and attempt to earn good boy points and get his career back. Mizkif, the only people watching you are viewbots. Okay? You're not getting your aura back. Okay, buddy? There's not going to be some big, oh, wait a minute, he was the good guy all along. It's not going to happen, buddy. You're retarded and you're a piece of shit and nobody likes you. It's not going to happen.
And it's so, and oh no, you're pressed. You need to go to land and fucking, and you need to start a business. No, you fucking don't. Because if you use a joke, then it's in life, it's still a joke. It doesn't become real business. What the fuck do I care?
True. Streamers are pussies. Everybody knows it. The industry is getting worse and worse and worse every day, and everybody is fake as fuck. Everybody knows this. And if you don't, congratulations. You have woken up from a coma. You must have been asleep for the past 10 years.